Fire Protection District that services Blue Springs, Green Valley, and Lake Tapawingo. Around 10:54 this morning, we got a 911 call of an apartment fire at 176 Vesper. When our crews arrived on the scene, which was just literally minutes later, we were here real fast, that we had heavy fire involvement on the back of the apartment building. And the crews made quick work of the fire, and we started a search. We had a report of 2 children inside the apartment. The initial reports were wrong. There was only 1 child in there, but 1 child has deceased and was not transported from the scene. At this point in time, we're not releasing anything about the sex or the age of the child. There was 2 adults also that were at the apartment. They were transported with minor injuries.
Okay, do they know anything about a cause of the fire yet?
Not at this time. We've called the State Fire Marshal's office to come in to assist us with the fatality investigation.
Okay, do you know if it was contained to one apartment or were multiple apartments affected?
You know, there was some other apartments affected with smoke damage and some minor damage structurally to, search for hidden bodies of fire. But the main body of fire was in the back 1 bedroom of the apartment.
And were all the people who were injured in that same apartment, and do you know their relation to each other?
No, I don't. Because of HIPAA, we can't release all that, right? We can't release that. But we did transport 2 adults from that apartment.
Okay. We are live now. Can I just have you repeat that there was 1 child fatality and what you know so far about that?
Yeah, what we had is we had a 911 call at 10:54 this morning. Crews were here very fast, and upon arrival, they had a heavy body of fire in the back of the apartment building. They extinguished that and started an active search, and they found 1 child that has deceased in this apartment fire.
Was everyone evacuated?
The evacuations were taking place before we got on the scene, but it's standard practice for all departments. I mean, we search every structure.
Do you have any idea when state investigators might be here?
It's a little way. They're going to be a little out. I think they're a couple hours away, but we're going to secure the scene and have someone here in presence until we start an active fatality investigation, and that'll take place sometime this afternoon.
Do you know where the family is now?
No, I don't.
Okay.
I don't.
Do you know about smoke detectors in the house? If the family knew about the fire pretty quickly, or
at that time, at this point, since we really been focused on medical care and extinguishment, we haven't started the investigation, so we don't know the answer about smoke detectors yet.
Anything else that you want to add?
No, it's been several years, quite some time here in Blue Springs since we've had a fire fatality, and everybody's very concerned and saddened about this event today.
Is this a time when it's colder out, you see more fires? Has that been true in Blue Springs?
We've had our share of fires, of course, especially in the major cold blast we had 2 weeks ago, right? And that was all over the region, so, but yeah, this is a sad fire for us to respond to today.
Do you have any idea when the last fatality fire in Blue Springs was?
I don't know, but it's been, I think, over a decade, so.
Thank you so much.
All right, thanks everybody.
Can you give us your name on this?
Yeah, it's Jeff Grote, Grote, and I'm the fire chief here.